How many times have you felt like giving up on your dreams or the things you want to accomplish because of a setback, or you've felt like things haven't gone to plan and it's just too hard? We all go through setbacks. We all get knocked down from time to time, but it's in those times that are pivotal to our future dreams and the things that we want to achieve, whether we're going to accomplish it or not. I think we can take either one of two responses when we get knocked down or when we face a setback. We can either tend to have the attitude of it's too hard, and because of this certain situation I'm not going to be able to achieve my dreams or the things that I am wanting to do, and we give in to the negative thoughts and we just tend to give up. The other option that we can do, and hopefully you do it often, is to choose to fight for the dreams that you want, and fight to continue to move forward and accomplish what you're wanting to do in life. A perfect example is Lance Armstrong. Whether you like him or not, it's irrelevant, because what he accomplished was absolutely phenomenal. At the peak of his, almost at the peak of his career, when he was becoming one of the best cyclists in the world, he was diagnosed with cancer, and it was such an aggressive cancer that most of his doctors really gave him like maybe 5% or almost no chance of surviving that cancer, let alone being able to come back and race as a cyclist again. He could have gave into those negative thoughts or the negative prognosis of what the doctors told him, and just decided that's it, that's my fate, and just give up. But instead he decided to fight. The thought of quitting for him was really not an option. He still had these dreams and aspirations to become the best cyclist in the world. So yeah, I'm sure he had some negative thoughts, but he did not let that rule his outcome. He decided to find the best doctors in the world who could come up with the most alternative therapies, and in his mind he knew that if he stayed so positive and he had the attitude of I can get through this, and with the help of those doctors, that he could beat it. The mind is so powerful, and we often give up or give into things because our mind overrules the situation. So not only did Lance Armstrong overcome his sickness, overcome cancer, but he came back to be one of the best cyclists in the world. And I think that's inspirational, that someone can fight like that and not overcome such a great adversity, but then still go on to pursue his dreams and passions. I personally have drawn so much inspiration from people like Lance and Kelly Slater and a lot of different sports people and successful people in my own life. I was an elite triathlete, and most of my adult life up until my early 30s, and I was starting to do really well, but then broke my ankle in a surfing accident, bit of a freak accident, and snapped my fibula in 3 places, tore the ligaments off the bone. So that ended my career straight away. But instead of, I didn't go back to racing triathlon professionally again, but I wasn't going to have the attitude of my life's over and now I can't do what I want to do, and give up. I decided that I was going to find a way to get back to doing my passion again. Maybe it wasn't at a professional level, but I still had that desire to run, which was one of my passions, and to compete in ultra distance running events again like I used to. But it took me 2 years to rehabilitate my ankle, 2 years to actually be able to run again, pretty much. But I never gave up. I never had the attitude of, there was times where it was very tough, and the thoughts came across my mind where I thought, maybe I'll never be able to do this again. But I quickly shut those thoughts off and determined in my mind that I would find a way to be able to run again. And I did. I started running again, started competing in ultra distance running events. I even went into the Navy as a diver, a clearance diver. Accomplished some of the most amazing things that I thought I'd never would be able to, which was, completing Hell Week and, my clearance diver training. But, in the last 10 years, I've had 5 surgeries on my ankle. I've had chronic tendinosis in my hamstring and have had 2 hamstring tendon procedures, surgical procedures. So it's been this on and off battle for the last 10 years where, I'll be able to run for a bit, then I have a surgery, I'm out of running. But I've never given up on that dream that one day I'll be able to do another 100-mile mountain run again, or something crazy like that, with my passion for running. And I know that with that attitude and that positive mentality that I have, not only has it gotten me through those tough times and enabled me to recover better and also be able to run again, but it's helped me in every area of my life. In other parts of my life where things get tough and things don't go the way that it should, and you have that feeling of giving up or that feeling of it's too hard, I've been able to quickly decide that I was not going to make that choice, but make the alternative choice and fight and be positive and get through whatever situation I was in. So I encourage you, next time you're going through something tough, when you've been knocked down, things haven't gone your way, instead of giving into the negative thoughts or giving up or feeling like, it's just too hard, I can't do it, choose to fight instead. No matter how hard it is, just choose to fight and find a way to get through your situation and look forward, look ahead to visualizing you doing that thing that you dream of one day, and keep your eyes focused on that. So I hope that's been inspiring and helped you. Please leave your comments down below, like the video if this has helped you. I'd love to hear about how you get through these sort of situations as well. But until next time, have a great day. Bye.